Mommy Geeks Out is back. I thank you to my friend Marissa for suggesting that, because I was like, I want to do a channel about my, my love of Funko Pops and geek collectibles, and I'm thinking about names, and she's like, or you could just resurrect a channel you already have called Mommy Geeks Out, and I was like, oh yeah, I forgot about that channel. So I am so psyched. I am also like super psyched about Avengers Endgame, because I've been, following this from the beginning. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I think Infinity War was like the best movie cliffhanger of all time. Like, Empire Strikes Back was like good, but no, this was just, Mr. Stark, I don't feel so good. And people were crying, and it was the kind of thing, because we always go see the movie on opening night, and so it was the kind of thing where, like, the movie, the way it ends, and it just, everything goes black, and, like, everybody's just sitting there in the theater, like, blinking. What just happened? Right? Where you're like, what just happened? And it's funny, because before the movie, my husband and my son and I, we sat down and we said, we made a chart, and we were like, not betting, but we each made a chart of who we thought was going to die. And we were all wrong. Because none of us picked, like, everybody, or almost everybody. So I'm really excited about it. So there's this really cool makeup palette, and that is the makeup that I'm wearing today. And there is an entire line, but I only bought the eyeshadow because I'm cheap. But Ulta, if you feel the need to have a more mature person represent your geek eye makeup and makeup palettes, like you've got the whole Game of Thrones coming out, let me tell you something. Women my age have money to buy this stuff. Except me, because I spend a lot of money on dolls. Anyway, so this is the Avengers eyeshadow palette from Ulta. I love how it says on the outside, it says courageous, tenacious, fearless, legendary. Come on, that kind of describes me, right? A 51-year-old woman still making videos about toys long after the teenager gave up. And so I am wearing these eye colors. I'm wearing a whole bunch of them. So as I said on Instagram, one of the things that is interesting about this eye palette is that it's not very, standy outy as far as colors. Is standy outy a term? It's a term I just designed. So they do tend to, I said muddy together, but they do blend together really well. And this is probably, you can wear this stuff like to work and stuff. And someone my age can just put this on and wear it. And, if they cared about looking like a freak, not look like a freak. I, on the other hand, have no shame. I really don't. I do not feel shame. I don't care what people say about me. And so, I would have liked brighter colors, but I do like the colors. I wish the gold were less bronze and more gold, like more Iron Man gold. That's my review of the palette. There you go. Okay, so now what we're really here to do is we're going to open this entire case of Avengers Endgame Funko Pop Mystery Minis. While I do this, I am going to give you my 10 predictions for Avengers Endgame. Okay? But before I start filming that, I'm going to take the plastic off of all of them, because don't nobody want to sit through an hour and a half in the opening plastic, and I don't want to edit past me taking the plastic off of all of these. Okay? Okay, so far the neighbors haven't started leaf blowing. That's because it's Easter Sunday! I outsmarted them. Okay, so these are the Funko Pop Avengers Endgame Mystery Minis. These are the ones we can get. These are 1 in 6, so they're the easy ones. These are 1 in 36, 24, and 12. So these are slightly more common. And then the hardest ones to get are Nebula, Iron Patriot, is that what we're going to call him? Rhodey, Natasha, Black Widow, and Thanos. So here are my 10 predictions, starting from 10 to 1 for Avengers Endgame. Number 10! There's 12 blind bags, by the way. Number 10, Spidey lives. Obviously, oh, we got Rocket. Oh, and I love that they're bobbleheads. So here's Rocket. Rocky Racoon. Oh my gosh, so cute. Look at him with all of his... Wait, can I be Bucky? Can I just like pick him up and go... Was that like not the funniest? I love that. So I think Rocket has just... I felt almost the worst for him at the end of Infinity War. I feel like he lost... Like he lost everything. So Spider-Man lives, and I'm really annoyed at Marvel for letting us see that. I'm just really annoyed. His death was the most painful, obviously, and obviously we knew there were going to be other Spider-Man movies, but come on, give us some suspense. Hulk! Oh! I am really excited about this, and Hulk is one of my predictions. I'm so in love with that these are bobbleheads. I'm so in love with that. And I'm going to call him Hulk Banner. And I'm going to explain to you when I get to that. Number 10. So Tony and Captain America are going to have to work together. So they had to work together, but they did not speak. They were not on speaking terms still in Infinity War because, you know, Bucky. And, I think I almost ripped your head off. Okay. Yes! Look, there we go. We've got Captain Marvel. If you haven't seen the Captain Marvel movie yet, like, what's wrong with you? This is really cool. I love how she's got... I think it's funny how they keep making her energy things, because Hasbro did this too, these, like, blob mittens on the end of her hands. So I think that Tony and Captain America, Steve, are going to have to work together. But obviously, Mommy. But here's the thing. I think they're going on a suicide mission together. And, oh wait, I should rephrase that so that I don't get demonetized. I think they're going on a mission together where there's a good chance that they will not survive. And they both know this. Oh, he is so cool. Oh my gosh. My husband is going to steal this from me so fast. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Wow. He is totally going to steal this from me. Totally. So I think they're both not coming back from the mission. So when everybody's trying to predict which one of them is not going to make it, I think they're both not going to make it. And I think that that sets up the next step in the in the Marvel universe pretty well, because they were the first two. You've got the first Avenger, but the first Avengers movie, which was Iron Man. There's Thor. I love that Groot, like, this is actually a little bit of Groot right here. And was Ragnarok not the best movie ever? So I think that's something that's going to happen, and that we're all going to have to deal with it. And I don't think that they're going to resolve their conflict before they do that. I think they're just going to go do that together. Duplicate. Got a duplicate. That's okay. Well, now I get to have one and hubby gets to have one. See how that worked out? But that does not bode well for us because we only have 12 of these and we just got a duplicate. I am already perspiring because it's hot out and the air conditioning does not work down here. I have to go get that fixed. Okay, so next one. Ant-Man will get out of the quantum realm, but he will in no way be involved with Thanos's digestive system. But I think we're going to see a much different Ant-Man. He's going to be super serious. Captain America. Here we got Steve. Steve. I just watched Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs, so now I'm like, every time I say Steve, I'm like, Steve. I love that he went back to the older looking stuff. I think that he's just going to be more serious because he lost, like, pretty much everyone he loves. Maybe. We don't know if he lost his daughter, right? In the snap, we don't know that. Okay, so here's another prediction. Thanos, so this is number 7. Thanos is... All right, Tony, it's not funny now. Yeah, another Iron Man. Thanos is not happy. He thought this was going to make him happy, but he's actually not happy. This did not work out the way he wanted it to. And now he, you know, he thought he was just going to go retire and sit there and be happy, and he's not. Not that I have any sympathy for him whatsoever. Number 6. We all spend way too... This is a different kind of bag. This is a different type of bag. What do you think? I'm feeling good. I'm feeling a 1 in 72. And I was right! It's Thanos! Yep. Here we go. It's also interesting that Thanos is wearing a whole bunch of armor in what little we've seen of him and in toys and figures such as this. So, but he's still got the gauntlet. But he's definitely looks like he's going into battle. And it almost seems like if he's got the gauntlet, why does he have to go into battle? I'm curious. I'm confused. Oh, but number 6 was we're going to obsess over Carol Danvers' hair and makeup and the ever-changing look of Black Widow, which to me, when I saw it in the trailer, was obviously showing us that time was passing. But everybody was like, Natasha has time to change her hair. I'm like, Black Widow has always changed her look. Part of what she does. So that was number 6. Number 5. Yeah, time travel is somehow involved, but I don't think that the time travel has anything to do with Captain Marvel, and I think that it has something to do with something that Doctor Strange did before the snap. Just saying. Ah, another duplicate. We got another Captain America, although, honestly, you can never have too much Steve Rogers in your life. So we're up to number 5. Okay. Number 4. Number 4. Okay. Number 4 goes, I said this was going to play into, so number 4, so you remember that, so the Hulk didn't want to come out and play after he got his butt kicked in Infinity War, right? And who blames him? I don't blame him. I mean, this is the first time that anybody's actually been able to make him bleed, been able to hurt him, and that was Thanos. And so I think he was scared, and that's why he wouldn't come out, and I also think he was angry, like, you guys just only use me when you need me. And remember, he had that time of freedom, you know, that 2 years during the Ragnarok time. So I think that what we're going to see is that Hulk and Banner find a way to work together within that body. And I think we're going to see a far more verbal Hulk because Banner is going to be a little bit more in control when he's Hulk. And, I mean, we see that he puts on a quantum realm suit thing. So, you know, it's a guy who generally just wears the little pants that are left on him after he turns into the Hulk. So, you know, conveniently the pants always fit. And so I think that we're going to see more of a cooperative effort between the two of them. And I really like that. And then I would really like to explore that in a movie. That's never going to happen. Number 3. I think Nebula, I think we think that, like, Nebula sort of gets a little bit of redemption because she and Tony work to get off that planet together. The planet that I can't remember the name of. But not that Nebula is anyway loyal to her father, but I think Nebula is loyal to herself. And I think that when this is all over, Nebula is kind of like, all right, guys, I'm not an Avenger now. Peace out. And she's gone. This is, oh yes, this is one of the 1 in 72s. So we got 2 of those. So here we go. We've got Rhodey, who I think once we lose Iron Man, obviously we still have all of the power without the sass, although not as much sass, in the Iron Patriot. Number 2, I think that Bucky, why is there not, by the way, why is there no Winter Soldier mystery mini? Are you trying to keep him and Captain America apart, Funko? Because it can't be done. I think that Bucky picks up the shield. And because I know Sebastian Stan, his contract is longer. So I think he becomes Captain America. And hopefully we finally get a standalone Sebastian Stan movie. Although I know that he is going to be on the Disney Plus Avengers. They're going to have like a series on the Disney Plus streaming service. So that should be interesting, but I would really like to get him a new movie. I would like to get him his own movie, you know, because I think he deserves one. He's been through a lot. Okay, this is our last bag, And I somehow managed to time it with having my number one prediction is that Nick Fury does not make it through this movie. We get him back because we lost him but he doesn't make it through. So then who's Nick Fury? Natasha. Oh, we got another duplicate. Funko, why you do me like this? Yeah, so I think Natasha Romanoff becomes the new director of S.H.I.E.L.D. It's not going to be Coulson. It's going to be Natasha Romanoff. So I don't think Coulson wants the job, and I don't think he's ruthless enough to do it. And I think Natasha is just ruthless enough to send people she loves into dangerous battle. So that was disappointing. I love them, but I didn't get, like, you know, most of the stuff I wanted. I mean, I got Cap, I got Tony, I got Rocket, I got Carol. I did not get Hawkeye, I did not get Scarlet Witch, I didn't get Nebula, I did get Thanos, I didn't get Ant-Man. Okay, I honestly don't care about Ant-Man. Yeah, so I'm kind of bummed. Notice I made no predictions about Hawkeye because does anybody really care? That's so mean. Thank you so much for watching. Please remember to like this video, subscribe to this channel because I am actually going to be posting to it again. And I will probably live stream my post-Endgame reactions, although that will be happening sometime around midnight on Thursday because we have 8 p.m. tickets and it's a 3-hour plus movie, figure half an hour for trailers. But I will be live streaming from the car on the way home. And thank you so much for watching. Let me know which one of these little guys was your favorite, and let's take a close-up look. Thanks for watching.